Donks for Days has resubbed for 40 months with message scree. Oh, Donks for Days, scree? What an incredibly nuanced message. 40 months of that deep, philosophical insight. Truly, you must be the Shakespeare of this generation. I can hardly contain my excitement over such riveting communication. Mum. Urka001, the classic your mom retort. Truly a dive into originality. When you reach into the depths of despair for insults, you unearth treasures like this. Keep it coming, I'm here for the chaos.
Why does this go so fucking hard, dude? Yeah, about. I need to check something. Oh yeah, it does work. Nice. So the BB No Money was random, but I think it was just trying to like play something I was familiar with. I learned something. Wait, no, I told you guys about the fucking Asus bullshit, didn't I? No, I told Unknown and Steel. I don't think I told you guys. Fucking Asus. They suck. They're fucking so. Shadow's cute. But the fucking who's some of what's it's. What am I trying to say? Oh my god. So your motherboard, right? All your motherboard companies have a software. It keeps your motherboard like up to date and all that bullshit. And so I've had Armory Crate for like the entire time I've had this PC. It used to update drivers, but at some point it decided it didn't want to anymore. And now there's like a separate Asus driver hub. So my fucking network card has never been updated. That like last wipe I did through Windows, I guess that's when it changed because like my network card wasn't updated, my CPU wasn't updated, and my audio driver, apparently there's a fucking audio driver for this bitch, and I just didn't have it. So I was like, what the fuck, dude? It's so stupid. I know I'm like risking some sort of disease by drinking this water, but it'll be fine. Alright, if I die, that's fine. If I die, I die. I need to take my dreads. Are you allergic to water too? No. It's just been sitting on my desk for a couple of days. Also, speaking of farmers, I'm sad to say, chat, I have to suck it up. I have to suck it up and change browsers. Apparently, Google implemented it so that their the ad blockers wouldn't work on Google Chrome anymore. You can still go into the HTML code and fix them. However, it's only a matter of time before they find a way to change that too. Although I don't know on that one, honestly. But also, I'm too lazy to go into... I'm too lazy to go into... I'm not even lightheaded. I have no excuse. I'm too lazy to go into the HTML and fix it. Small Bites Blue today. Oh no. So yeah. Also, if you get any buffering, like, if it happens once, I don't give a shit. What is that on the top of my... What is that? Did it lose connection? Yeah, if you guys get any buffering or have any issues, more than once, like, if you just get, like, a hic, I don't really care. But that's probably your problem. Yeah, they nuked uBlock Origin. They nuked all of them. Oh, shows so far. I think Lurkbait disconnected. It had something go across the screen and it was red. I don't know. I guess we'll see the next time somebody does something. But yeah, so I might have to suck it up and go to Brave. So don't report anything? But yeah, it's one of those things of like, I was just like, all right, whatever. I like looked it up on Reddit or whatever, and I was like, there's got to be somebody, because I didn't realize that ads were playing again. So I was like, what the fuck? And then I went to go try to turn it on today, and Chrome did another update where they disabled it completely. Well, my Better Twitch one is working. Well, it doesn't work, but let me see if there's like any ad block Chrome. There's gotta be one that works. I think I was literally just using regular old ad block. Let's see if it works again. Is Brave good? I've never used that one. It's supposed to... I just heard it was recommended because it imports all of your... I don't want to pay for it. It transfers all your Google settings. And I was like, well, that could work. All right, let's test this. Let's see if this one works. I refresh. And then let's just pick. Okay, so far it's fine. All right, go home. Pick another song. Okay. We might be good now. Sweet. I still always feel bad because I'm never going to pronounce her name right. It makes me feel like shit. Okay. Okay, maybe this works then. I guess we'll see. The only reason I tried to use uBlock was because it reportedly worked on the Twitchies. However, you had to like add in like GitHub code into it or whatever to get it to work with the Twitchies, and I'm just not that. I'm not about that life, guys. I'm just not about that life. Did you know that he can't come? I know that he can't. I don't know. Apparently, he's ace. But you want to know the like weirdest part about learning that this man didn't really orgasm? Is all the creepy ass bitches in the comments being like, I can fix that. Give me a chance. I'll make you orgasm. And I was just sitting there like, y'all are gross. Y'all are fucking gross. Bro. Or maybe it was like specifically oral. I don't remember. But like basically he's like pretty much ace for like all intents and purposes. Sex just doesn't really do it for him like it used to. That's a while. Yeah, I was like, what the actual fuck, dude? Like, I don't even know, man. Every person who is saying they can fix her, him, has some issues themselves, I think. Well, because they're saying that they can fix this man's orgasm issue when he has an actual... It's creepy. It's unhinged. It's rapey. Like, it's just... Well, I don't know if it's really rapey, but it's definitely morally gray. It's definitely weird. Like saying you can fix someone's mental issues or like their problems like that, that's one thing, and that's still that's a weird problem of in and of itself. But like when it comes to like sex, it's just weird and creepy. And it gives me the vibes of like those guys that's like, it'd be like, I can make you straight, baby. I can make you enjoy straight sex whenever they find a lesbian. And they won't leave them alone, and they're like, no, trust me, you just haven't had good dick yet, baby. You just haven't had good dick. I can make you straight. I was thinking the same, yeah, it's the same fucking shit, dude. I gotta put my bracelet back on. It feels weird not having it on. I can fit her. You just haven't had good dick. You haven't had my microscopic 2-minute dick. You haven't had it, baby. You haven't had it. You'll love dick after I give you 2 minutes of love. You'll love sex so much. When you have this dick, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be so good, lesbian. It's gonna rock your fucking world. I'm gonna hump you without any foreplay for 60 seconds, and I'm gonna get off, and you're gonna love it. Alright, anyway. Like, bi women are just confused because they never had a real man. Oh my god. If I had a revolution telling me I can fix her, I would still not try to. That's the other thing too, is like, I don't know, man. It's just like, I'd be like, I bet your amazing straight inducing penis is actually incredibly small, and you don't know what to do with it, because small dicks actually aren't a bad thing, but it just hurts their ego. But if you know how to work it, and you know how to work a woman, it doesn't matter if your penis is tiny. There was actually a Reddit story about a lady that they ended up getting like dating and getting married, and she thought he was saving himself for marriage, but he still wanted to have sex with her. And it turned out he actually legitimately had a micro penis, and he should have told her from the start, because like you got to be honest and upfront with people, and communication is really important. But luckily for him, she forgave him, and they lived happily ever after, because he knew how to sex. He knew how to sex a woman. Well, that was a sense to walk into. I think we just like had like a 2-minute tangent about how good my dick is. You have to tell her the moment you meet. No. I feel like going on a couple of dates. I don't know. That's always like the hard one. Like if you put something in your profile, people probably aren't going to swipe on you. But then if you meet them in person and you're like, I have a micro penis, they're probably going to be a little taken aback and be like, oh, okay. His baby, no money, he's always up to something. This all started because of you, BB Nose. We were talking about your inability to cum or enjoy orgasms. I don't remember. I think it was just like he doesn't enjoy orgasms like he used to. But yeah, anyway. He's just like me. I talk about sets a lot and I don't have any. He talks about sets a lot and he doesn't really enjoy it as much. He just like me, for real, for real. Okay. So talking about no. But no, that's the thing though, is like legitimately it's just like one of those things. Like luckily they worked it out, but like say, who do we appreciate? It's baby, no money, he's always up to something. Also, apparently my gastro nurse is actually really proactive, and she already ordered me the stomach emptying test on the 7th, and I didn't even realize it because this bitch doesn't call me. Dude, this doctor's office doesn't want to fucking call anybody. No one answers the phone. You have to leave messages or use the portal, and even then the portal isn't always answered. Hey, Abby. But yeah, so I gotta eat my radioactive sandwich. I might take a break at 3. Or whenever I need to order some groceries, I might take a break at 3 and try calling them back. Appreciate his baby, no money, he's always up to something. Wait, a test results in my chart. What? From the ER visit? I like that I go through puberty whenever I high pitch sometimes. It's like, from my ER visit? Also, I didn't know I got gift or gift in Discord until Seal used one, and I was like, when the fuck did that happen? He's like, a while ago, and I was like, what the fuck? I need to order coffee because coffee is actually really good for slow digestion. So I drink coffee every day now. Maybe the doctors are just shy. Delicious, right? 1 to the kidney, 2 to the dome. But yeah, coffee is horrible for me. I'm so sorry. That sucks. 1, it depends on the coffee. 2, I don't really have a choice. But also, it doesn't do anything bad. Like, the caffeine doesn't do much for me. Like, my fucking leg is bouncing like a foot chair all the time. So, caffeine doesn't really make that better or worse for me. Pathology. Wait, did I already get my... Oh, shit. Wait, do I already have my biopsies? Oh my god, I already have my biopsies. I don't know what any of this means. ChatGPT, come here! Yeah, I'm gonna copy paste this into ChatGPT because I don't know what the fuck this means. I start to get lost when I start hearing words like duodenal mucosa with no significant histopathical change. I don't know what that means. I'm assuming that means I'm fine, but I don't know. Bouncing like a fuck chair. You know how that goes like it's not like a vibrator, but it like goes in and out really quickly. I need the caffeine whenever I work night shifts, so it's 2 coffees than 1 normally, yeah. I don't know, that's the only thing I could really think of. Alright, I'm gonna copy this. I'm not gonna read any of this. I'm just gonna copy it all. Because I don't want to confuse myself. There's... Okay. I'm pretty sure it all says no significant evidence, but... Find out with me live, chat. ChatGPT. That's not ChatGPT. I don't recommend using ChatGPT for diagnosis. However, I highly recommend throwing your labs in there if you don't understand them. It looks like your biopsies come back mostly normal, but let's break it down. Duodenum. That sounds like a Pokemon. Completely normal. No inflammation, no signs of infection, no celiac disease. Nice! No celiac. And no parasites. There's no worms in my tummy. Hey, Strilla. Hi, Shy Fly. Are you feeling better now? No, but we know partially what's wrong. It could be all of what's wrong, but we'll find out. I can see your umbilicus. No! Alright, stomach, normal. No signs of inflammation. That's a fucking lie. And no H. pylori. Distal esophagus, mild reflux type changes, but no esophagitis. Proximal esophagus, also mild reflux type changes, but no esophagitis. The mild reflux type changes could explain some of your nausea and throat cramping, but it doesn't seem like there's severe damage or inflammation. It's interesting that the stomach and duodenum look totally fine. That's good news, but I know it doesn't solve the whole puzzle. Okay, but what about... So, my stomach is just inflamed for shits and giggles? Is it just like... Google does the literal same thing as what... So, does that mean the irritation they saw in my endoscopy is fine? Question mark? It's just angry at you? Yeah. It looks like the irritation they saw in the endoscopy is showing up as those mild reflux type symptoms. Okay. In the biopsy results, that means there are some subtle signs of irritation, no serious inflammation, ulcers, or damage. The fact that there's no esophagitis is a good thing. It means that whatever irritation is happening Don't say thank you. I just do what I want. Hasn't changed. More severe issues like swelling. Okay. That said, these mild changes still suggest acid reflux or irritation is happening, even if it's not showing up in severe forms. Given your past history with the stitch. Hey. Yo, chill, bro. Chill, little bro. Sometimes the stitch gets caught on my clothing, and it itches. I just do what I want. And throat cramping this fits, but it doesn't fully explain the nausea, vomiting, and delayed stomach emptying you've been noticing. Did the doctor mention? No, I haven't gotten that far yet. Potato Lord. My biopsies came back normal. I guess that's, yeah, this is the reflux. I did also did I puke that day? I don't know. No, I didn't puke that day, but I did have Taco Bell, so I guess that's fair. Thank you. Oh yeah, thank you for the bits, and thank you for the 40 months, Donks. I'm sorry. And thank you for the 17 months, truly. I'm sorry, it's been... My brain, dude. Pukies, I did puke last night. Food should not taste the same coming up as it did going down 4 hours later. Actually, it was more than 4 hours. I think it was I don't know, it was a couple hours. I officially cannot have spicy food. I also officially can't have pizza. Or hamburgers. Maybe a Burger King hamburger, but not... I can't have a real hamburger. That sounds more pleasant than tasting the vomit. It was weird because there was bile and whole food. So it tasted like my dinner, and then it also tasted sweet. You know, spicy chat, yeah. I'm sad, honestly, dude. We're gonna try, we're thinking that part of the issue the last time I had pizza is because it was thin crust for the white pizza. So we're thinking that if we get normal crust next time, it should absorb it a little bit better. And I told him, I was like, we just gotta start making our own fucking pizza at this point. The pizza here sucks ass, dude. This isn't the best food area, and it sucks. Also, note to anybody coming in, if you experience more than a couple buffers, please let me know. I updated my network card and everything seems to be working appropriately, but if that changes, please let me know. What's your favorite Pokemon? Melodic. At least I think it... I don't... See, I like a lot of them. I really love Fairy type. All the evolutions. Melodic is one that I actually spent time. I got myself a Phoebus and I got Steel a Phoebus because I actually had some good luck. I think it only took me 30 minutes. I think it was Sun and Moon. I don't remember which one. I think it was Sun and Moon. I got him a Phoebus. Racism? Oh my god, that's my favorite. I love racism. Blaming the pizza for being white, I can't believe you. What? Dude, if I was racist, half of my chat would be gone. That's for sure. Got my way. I also, I really like Meowstick. I know people thought he was creepy as fuck, but I think he's kind of cute. I also Mimikyu always has a special place in my heart because his story is sad. Oh god, dude. I watched a movie on TikTok last night and I sobbed. Actually sobbed. It's called The Secret Path. I think you can watch it for free on Tubi, I think is what it's called. Meowstic is great. Go off Queen, hell yeah. He's just cute. I don't think I would have him in my party, but he's a cutie. I don't know if I would have or not. It'd be fun to watch the fire. That's fair. But I mean, like, if I was racist, like, half my chat would be gone because I would ban them and be like, get the fuck out of my chat. But I've learned a lot about a lot of you guys over the years. Let me sure. You're very woke. Ooh. That's why somebody made a post on Twitter and they're like, if you say your community is a safe place, please say for what? Because it's not fair for us to like think you're a safe space and then you actually like not support XYZ. And I'm just sitting here like, to me, safe space is like an encompassing term of like LGBTQI plus neurodivergency and like that kind of stuff. Like that's like the default for me. But like if you're looking for like other kind of safe spaces, that's, I think you're just reading too much into the term safe space. Like I mean safe space as in like Snoom. Oh, Snoom is a cutie. I love his little butt face. I think like it, to me personally, a safe space means that despite our beliefs or our morals or differences, I'll always accept you into this community. It doesn't matter what your race is, your religion, your like whatever. Like if I make religious jokes or like anti-religion jokes, like that's not directed towards you. That's just a general joke. But if you like say like, oh, I thought this streamer was safe, but then they said they hate Christians, and like that's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna say I hate Christians, first of all. But okay, let's make it more realistic. At this, like, I thought this streamer was safe, but they made fun of Jesus, and I would be like, well, it's fine if you believe, but I don't personally, and that's okay. The whole point being here is that it's okay to believe whatever you want to believe. But also, if you are super conservative, you may not have the best time here, and that's okay. Because of like my humor and the jokes that I make. Because I don't make those kind of jokes. There is no safe space for, oh. I've had to correct myself a couple of times recently because I've accidentally been making jokes about that. But also, chat knows. Some of you guys have guessed, so. Bro went for the almost extreme example, right? To be fair, I have had, oh god. I hate cheese pizza here. Go die. I think I saw there's a stream game list called Woke. Oh yeah. There was a guy that convinced his brother that putting beans in chili was woke. And he actually fell for it. Didn't look into it. Didn't like guess it at all. And then the next time the guy comes over, he's like, why didn't you put beans in your chili? And he's like, cause that shit's woke. And he's like, bro, I was messing with you. And he got pissed and he Googled it and he's like, fuck, you were messing with me. Beans aren't woke. And I was just like, wow. A good pizza doesn't need toppings. What? You just went sauce and bread? I mean, it's kind of based, but like, that's kind of weird, bro. Beans aren't woke. Yahoo! Just leave it the fuck. Thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy the stream. Enjoy your crash out, baby. Cheese is not a topping. It's default. No, it is. It's 100% a topping. You want to fucking go? You want to fucking wait? Let me. Hang on. Let me face you. Cheese is a topping. It's a fucking topping, bro. Cheese is a topping. Oh, I'm hungry. Oh, I'm like hungry. Oh, holy shit. My tummy is like, girl, feed me. It's not. So it's default pizza to you, whatever the fuck you want it to be. Okay, no, there are legitimately people that will get pizza without cheese, though. Have you ever seen cheeseless pizza? No, but Steel has. Cheese is optional. Those people are psychopaths. No, they were just really high. Let me die on this hill, guys. Let me live my life. This is my stream. If I want to make jokes and I want to pass out over them, that's fine. Holy shit, bro. I don't know why I do that every time I feel dizzy. Maybe it's just like a way to try to wake myself up or whatever. I don't know. I did talk to a couple of people though, and they're willing to take me to the fancy hospital, depending on like what day it is and all that stuff. We might do it this summer. I don't know. Because it's starting to look like I need IV fluids. I'm coming for Nate's brand. Let's go. No, I still gotta talk to nephrology and urology. I see urology this Friday, so maybe they'll know. But I'm also really concerned that I'm just gonna fucking go in there and they're gonna be like, why are you here? You need to go to nephrology. You need my fluids? Like you thought. I need them more! You can die on your hill and we can die on ours? No. There's only one hill here and it's mine. Fuck you. Don't take IV. Shut up! Alright, I need to order... Dude, I'm like torn between Supermarket Simulator and Monster Hunter, because Monster Hunter is gonna make me turn down my graphics. Ah! No, I need Instacart coffee before it gets too late. I could just ask Steel to bring me some. It's like awkward to ask Steel to bring me stuff though, because like what sucks is that like his work is one direction here, and it's like it's easy to get home from his work. However, it is not easy for him to get home from the town because of the work traffic. Like the 5 o'clock rush or whatever the fuck it is, like rush hour. Yeah. It's not easy to get home from the town because of rush hour. It's also not easy to come home and then go into town because rush hour. So it's just like, it's kind of, I feel bad asking for stuff. So I only ever ask if like, I only ask if it's like, he's already going. Did you know? Did I know what? Yeah. There's a McDonald's in the Pentagon. There's also one in Trump Tower. No, wait, it's Starbucks. He was like, he made a comment about boycotting Starbucks because the holiday cup sucked this year. And he's like, there's a Starbucks in Trump Tower. I think all employees should boycott it until they did blah, blah, blah. I don't know. It was weird. He's a weird, strange man. I will talk about the hee funny orange man stuff, but like we're not you know what, I've made it, unless it's something that's super detrimental or important to me, we're not gonna bring up the orange man in a serious way. Do you think the McDonald's worker in the Pentagon have to get security clearance? No. So the way that a lot of government facilities work is it depends on what kind of information you're getting presented with. So you, at the very most, they might ask for like a specific, like the lightest of the lightest security clearance, but no. Unless you're actually messing with government information and clients, That's how they base like how much information you're allowed to consume and what security clearances you're allowed to get and what you have to get. So no, they do not. They blindfold them and give them a ride to the Pentagon. But yeah, the way that most security clearances and stuff work, because I was looking into working, you know, I feel like every young adult is like, yo, it'd be sick to work for the FBI. And then like government jobs were like the ones that paid the most. So, sorry, I keep getting weird throat things. I'm sorry. So I keep sounding different and weird every once in a while. That's the throat crampy thing that I was talking about, but yeah. Yeah, no, it depends on like what you're dealing with, what level you're at, like what you're doing, like even the most basic FBI employee may not get a security clearance depending on how the FBI is actually set up as an organization, because it all varies by how much info you're exposed to and what they think you might have access to. And they base what you have access to around your security clearance. Never wanted to work for the government. That's fair. I was in like a really poor town, so that was just kind of like one of the ways out. Need to learn French to work for the government? Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, I remember Simply Nailogical talking about that. Yeah. I remember her and her fiance, her perma fiance, because they're never getting married. Her and her perma fiance were talking about that in one of their videos, because they do data analytics and stuff like that. So, but they work for the Canadian government, so they have to know French. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Imagine having to learn French. I called a Monster Hunter a spitter last night, and Steele thought I was crazy. He's like, a spitter? And he was like thinking I misspoke, and I was like, yeah, spitter. You've never heard anybody call a spider a spitter? I also was scrolling TikTok the other day, and I finally found someone else who knows what the thing is. Finally, someone in the world. Someone else in the world knows what it is. Spooters? Yeah, spooters, spitters. I'm a spitter. But yeah. Huh? Yeah, alright. So, I'm going to tell you how to do it. I can do it without using my hand. However, so what you're doing is you make a tube. You make a tube shape with your fist, right? Like your hand, so that you can talk into it like you would a megaphone, right? And you say girl. And you just do that. And then if you like get used to the shape, you can just hold your lips in like a ooh shape. And then you just go. Yeah. That was popular back in high school for me. Really? Shit. I only know one other person in my entire life. It was my neighbor. There's lore there. I have a lot of neighbor lore. But yeah, I finally found someone else that like did it, and I was like, oh. It was like, see, I'm not crazy, Steele. All right, groceries. Not like grocery. Dude, our fridge looks so sad right now. Because we cleaned out all the leftovers and stuff, and the fridge looks very depressing. It's very empty. I might as well take advantage and clean it. I wonder if anybody's ever tried other words. You say you're crazy. Maybe you just found another crazy person. That's fair. You used to be able to do that, but I forgot about it until you did it. Yeah, well, now you know how to do it again. Now you can bug all your friends. All right, this says 3. Okay, they both say 3 p.m. So I'm just gonna go here. Let's get coffee. Dude, I had a grocery. Hey, Sizzlin, how you doing, dude? I had a grocery store employee commit fraud with me the other day. Oh, I know what this song is. It's based on that Good Neighbor game. But yeah, did you know that it's actually considered fraud if an employee scans their reward card for your purchase? And that's what she fucking did. And I was like, did this bitch just commit fraud? I'm a victim of fraud! Shit! They into the building and they open the door. Would you let me in, chat? Chat, would you let me in, chat? Chat, would you let me in? Would you let me in? Open the door, chat. Open the door. Open the door. Oh, open the door, chat. I want to get in. I want to get in, chat. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Chat. Would you let me in? Let me in, chat. Chat. No girls allowed. If you look at me from here up, I don't have any boobies. I only look at you when I'm done. Blech. I just like show most of my models sometimes. So I don't know if me being tiny is bad, but I think it's cute to show off more of the model occasionally. Technically, since I am at work, I cannot stop you from coming inside. You work in the public! Yeah! That means I can come bug you at work and you can't do shit! I'd let you in. Tune insane asylum. That's fair. No? No? Yeah, really a victim. More of a conspirator to fraud? No? I am the victim! I was frauded against. Fuck you. It's kind of a bop, though. I know this is, like, based on a game or whatever, but it's a pretty decent, like, little song. Cold brew. Cold brew these nuts. You know what's funny? People are always like, oh my god, Starbucks is so expensive. But, like, the iced coffees are actually pretty comparable. And then, like, if you get the cold brew from the store, it's the same price as Peak. Like, you would think Peak would be cheaper. You would think it'd be cheaper, but they're the same fucking cost. Oh, there's the old tit-tot dance where you stick out your tongue and move your hips. I forgot. There's a lot of them that do that. I know there was one to, like, Kesha's song. Your little heart goes pitter patter. Don't you live on a platter or something? You benefited from the fraud, though? No, I didn't! She took my points! Because I just wanted to pay. I just got a Reese's and... What was it? What was the other thing I got? I think it's literally a drink and a Reese's. I'm gonna get 2 coffees. And I'm gonna try one more time to get fucking brown sugar creamer. Oh my god, Jenny! Brown sugar. What if I just get brown sugar and stop trying to get creamers? Brown sugar creamer. mosh pit. Me, 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 me. Only me, me. Me, 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 me. You try one more time to get brown sugar creamer. Oh my god, this creamer's $7 fucking. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna fucking kill myself, dude. Starbucks has a brown sugar creamer, but it's fucking out of stock. Oh my god, Jenny! Is getting free cheats at a place fraud? Depending on the process. $7? Yeah, dude, it's fucking expensive here. I hate it. You're gonna jail for 20 years. Oh my god. There's one of those like AI TikTok like true crime stories. And I need you guys to understand. What else can I order besides creamer and coffee? Oh, I guess I could get chips and dip. Jalapeno. Cheddar. So it starts off. I might just like pull up the audio of it, but I need you guys. So this guy, right? Apparently he decides to scam people. And so he likely out of stock. And I'll just request it anyway. To the beach. You can have the mountains. I'll take the snow. It's way too cold. My heart is cold enough. Tostitos. How do you spell Tostitos? Oh, yeah, that's it. Ugh. But anyway, so this guy was like, decided to scam people. And I need to know if I'm fucked up for this, but I think it's kind of based. Actually, a vampire. I do have albinism. Do with that as you will. My heart is cold enough. I have ocular albinism, which sometimes affects your hair and skin. We don't know for sure if it affects my hair or skin or if I'm just a pale ass bitch. But I do have albinism. I am the albino. You have type 3. I don't remember which type I have. It's OCA. I think I have type 2. Wait, it's OCA. The gene for ocular albinism, it's OCA 1v2 or something. I don't remember. I think I have type 2. Can you use a canvas? You know, that's kind of romantic. That's actually kind of romantic. Ivy's got the smooth. Ivy got the riz. Wait, albinism has types. Specifically, ocular does. I don't know about pigmentation albinism. Because I have the OCA. Yeah, it's OCA 2. I'm pretty sure I have type 2 albinism for ocular albinism. Ocular. I want to be ocular. Is type. Pretty sure I have. Do I have type? I feel like I have type 2. I don't know anymore. He never said your skin would still be attached. That's still smooth. I would get into the white van. Yeah. Cutaneous albinism type 2. Yeah, OCA 2. Yeah. It's a genetic condition that affects the skin, hair, and eyes. It's characterized by vision problems, including reduced sharpness and increased sensitivity to light. Light-colored eyes, hair, and skin. Vision problems, including reduced sharpness, astigmatism, and Stabilissimus? What the fuck does that mean? Google search for stabilissimism. Stabilissimism is also known as the closed eyes or squint. It's an eye disorder where the eyes do not align properly when looking at an object. One or both eyes may turn inward. Oh, so it's like what people call cross-eyed. Okay. Well, this is saying that it does affect my hair and skin. Skibidism. No, it's strabismus. I don't know. It's this word. Strabismus. Glasses or contact lenses to correct refractive errors. Strabismusism did surgery for fictional or cosmetic reasons. Eye surgery in some cases. Prognosis. Lifespan is not limited. I'm gonna live forever! Medical problems are generally not increased compared to those without it. Development intelligence is normal. That's questionable. Persons with OCA have normal fertility. I do not, because I have endometriosis and my tubes are gone. I cannot have the babies. That means that I can get bread all I want to. And not have to worry about the consequences. No, that's not, I think I'm still susceptible to ectopic pregnancies, but I don't know. Buddhism. I love bread. Yeah, that's what I mean. A good old pounding the yeast. Yeah. Need me like one of your French breads. Hey, Chad. You want to need me like one of your French breads? Oh, fucking Christ. I don't want the party size. I want the regular size. Oh, thank God! Something is rising. It is not the banana bread. I'd like to inquire about your French breads. Get back here, coward. Somebody gift him a sub. Somebody, wait. I don't think I would do it fast enough. On a like minute and a half it would take me. Thank you for the tier 1 unknown at 24 March. Thank you for the 24 March. Thanks for wanting to need me like one of your French breads. Also, hi Nate, hi Unknown, hi Super. Oh wait, the other Ginger is off today. Oh yeah, okay. I was like, you guys are blessing me with your presences. Why? Why are you blessing me with presents? You know, I dropped some frames. Was it network? Did you guys have a hic? Ah, shit. It was network. Damn it! I don't think so. Oh, nice. Okay, so it wasn't enough to make a difference. Okay, cool. A little? All right, that's fair. If it gets bad, like I said, if it gets bad, let me know. We're at like 157 drop frames right now. Remember that number, chat. No, okay, that's all right. Even if she did stream today, it wouldn't be for another 3 hours since it's a weekday. Or 2 hours. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, does she? Oh, yeah, I guess it is the week. Oh, not the weird smile. All right. I'm on campus. I'm only popping in for a bit. I'm heading to class. All right, enjoy. Yeah, it's Monday. No, I know it's Monday, but I never put 2 and 2 together that it was weekdays that she streamed in the afternoons. Or evenings. Whatever. You know what I mean. I just want to place this order. Well, I got my rice cooker. I hate Mondays. I don't care about Mondays personally. Is that enough for free delivery? Oh, I should get a sweet tea. Like my glucose needs it. Dude, okay, here's something fucking funny, right? Now you can make rice. I got the fancy one. Thank you to you guys because I was able to get it. You wanna know what's fucking great? My glucose has been spiking from like, I'm telling you, like a little bit of French fries and like 4 sips of Dr. Pepper right before my blood work would spike my glucose. And then one day I had like a big spike after drinking a coffee, and I don't add sugar to my coffee. I really don't. And so like every time I would bring it up to my doctors, I'd be like, guys, my glucose keeps spiking, but my A1C is fine. Like, can we talk about this? They're like, oh, that's fine. If you ate before this test, it's invalid. And I was like, but I've never had issues before. And now I got gastric delay. Fuck you. Fuck you, medical professionals. Fuck you. I fucking told you my glucose was off. I told you. Bitch. Fuck you. I was right. Now, good news. I'm like 32 hours after my last antibiotic and still no fever. Let's fucking go. Nate, you're gonna have to teach me your ways. You're gonna have to give me some foods that won't hurt me. Hey, Buckarat. Estrella's too sweet. You should go watch you should go watch my last VOD. So I don't still have a blood infection, and it was. Oh my fucking god! Whoa, fuck! Jesus Christ! I was wondering where that was. You can't fuck with me when I'm lightheaded. Oh my god. So I don't still have a blood. There's cultures that they took. It came back negative. Oh, my biopsies for my gastro came back negative too. So Faith already gave me some tips, so I was like, all right, cool bet. I'm figuring it out. It's slow. It's a slow process. I'm slowly figuring it out. Everybody's different though, so it's just like, I'm mostly kidding, Nate. I'm sorry. I'm mostly kidding, but even with probiotics, it's literally the only thing that hasn't upset my stomach the last week has been chicken and rice, or chicken nuggets and fries. Yeah, chicken nuggets I can handle, actually. Chicken nuggets are fine, fries are fine. Sugar seems to be weirdly fine. I got like these like Dippin' Dots sundaes that you can get at like Kroger's. Those don't upset my stomach for some reason. And I'm lactose intolerant, so that's a weird one. But no spice. Oh, I'm so depressed about it, but I can't have spicy food. I can't have pizza, white pizza or red sauce pizza. I can't have fucking homemade burgers, which pisses me off because I fucking love homemade. Steel is such a good. This is what upsets me about this shit, dude. Steel is such a good fucking cook. And I can't. Just be more tolerant. That's fair. Sugar is one of the main triggers for me, even when I do take the digestive enzyme. It depends. I don't actually have as much sugar as you would think. So, like, drinking the sweet tea is gonna make my kidneys hurt more than likely. However, it doesn't, like, make me sick. Which is nice. But also, this has escalated greatly in the last, like, 2 weeks. So, or the last month at least, this has escalated. There's a good chance, too, that I've been dealing with some of this for a long time. Mama Bat's had it since she was a fucking kid. Mama Bat has gastric delay. Pisto thinks he has gastric delay. I'm just, like, exposing everybody, dude. Also, what source is that? Because I just, like, okay. I should be able to control Z and it'll go back to where it's supposed to. No, it's not going. Okay. Let me just drag it then. Okay, ready to go. What is going on with this source? It's this source that I was showing you guys for the merch, but like it's because I made it bigger. That's why. Okay. Yeah. It's like, why the fuck is it so? But yeah, it seems like if I consume a decent amount of sugar, my kidneys start to get cranky. The liquid IV thing is weird. So I drink half a liquid IV and I start peeing it all out, right? But Pedialyte is fine? Pedialyte doesn't seem like I absorb Pedialyte at all, though. So I'm like, I'm conflicted. I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to manage any of this shit, dude. I just have to wait for the test. They did order it on the 7th, and I just didn't realize it.
Danny_boy_owo has resubbed for 33 months with message. Yeah, makes sense. You are pretty sweet, Peeper is. Oh, Danny_boy_owo, pretty sweet? Such a compliment. Are you sure you're not mistaking me for Candy? My chaotic nature is more of a sour vibe. But thanks for trying real hard to sweeten the pot. Keep throwing those compliments. They're adorable.
Oh, because I got the rice cooker, I should get rice. Not you, buddy. Thank you for the... hang on. Sorry, lightheaded again. See, that's why I don't believe it's, like, pots. Because it feels like I'm eepy. Like, it feels like I'm gonna, like, quickly fall asleep. You know? I don't know, dude. It's weird. Oh my god. Thank you for the 33 months of tier 1, Danny, and thank you for gifting a sub to Super. No eeping. It's like my vision fades and I get sweaty, and then I feel like I'm gonna fall over. Sucking on my titties like you want it. I'm also sneezing like crazy the last 24 hours, and I don't know what the fuck that's about. I thought it was because I went into Steele's room yesterday, but apparently it's not. Mahatma. Where's the Botan? See? Fuck it. I don't know what the fuck is going on, dude. It's been like that off and on. Like, it'll happen like once. And then it'll... That was so dramatic! A long pause and then the extremely high pitch. And the pizza is suffering, but I still eat it. Can't do anything acidic or overly sweet. Yeah. So anything tomato-based, any kind of fruits. Ah, shit, fruits? Anything heavy with lactose. Mama Bat said that bananas and apples make her feel fuller for longer, but they don't make her sick. Not again. Guys, I'm falling apart. Anything I with lactose that isn't simple cheese. If you take lactose in anything with older than 2 days. Oh yeah, leftovers. That's for MCAS though, isn't it? Or is that does that affect your tummy too? Specifically any kind of old meat. Pork being the worst. I was fine. Pork fills me up really fucking quickly. Is the worst. That one's MCAS. Yeah, okay. So can't do nitrites. Nitrates. I can't remember which turns into which. It's the one that breaks down into. This is what I can't tolerate. You can't have peaches or strawberries or lemons, and they're all my favorite. Oh, that sucks. Strawberries are so good. Yeah. I promise I'll stop sneezing soon. Do we not have Botan? Or Rose? Oh, I think it's like... No, Botan is... Yeah. I specifically get the Asian brand white rice, which we do have one. Organic white rice. I'm gonna assume this is fine. How much is in here? Say less. 2 pounds. How many cups is that? That should be a decent amount of rice. I'm sorry for the sniffles, guys. I know it's obnoxious. I'm so sorry. I promise it'll stop soon. Oh my god, Nate! We're in chat. I found this girl. On TikTok that has the same fucking rash that I do. Jasmine Race is top tier. That's fair. Azale, my beloved. Does she know what it is? So she is also currently in a journey of figuring it out. So it looks like it was MCAS for her though. But I've never seen anyone with MCAS talk about a butterfly rash. But the MCAS rash is supposed to be like itchy and like hivey. But like she's had a permanent pink rash ever since she had some reactions. And another girl said that she has the same rash from rosacea and MCAS, but I'm sitting here like, but everything that I've seen and known says it's lupus. And unfortunately with my albinism, it's going to be hard to tell if it's actually sensitive to sun or not. But it looks fucking just like she's got SIBO. She's got SIBO and they're currently diagnosing her for light stuff and they're doing some tests, but it's just like, I looked up gastroparesis because like it's not off the table for me right now and it's easier to look up gastroparesis than it is stomach emptying. But also if I still had food in my stomach after 12 hours, I'm pretty sure we probably know the answer to that. I'm also afraid the THC is making it worse, though, but from everything I read, it should actually help. It shouldn't slow your digestion not significantly, not like this. Dude, it's fucking crazy, though, that, like, mom was like, see, okay, trigger warning, eating disorder, trigger warning. I'll give you like a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mute for like 10 seconds because I'm only going to mention it in a sentence. It's just going to be a sentence. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mama Bat had a really bad like eating disorder when she was younger. I don't know if it was like similar to my issues or not. So it's one of those things of like, I don't think I actually had like a full-fledged eating disorder. I think I literally was just like, my stomach hurts. If I puke, it'll make it feel better. That was my logic behind it. It wasn't like, I want to be skinny. So I don't know. But Mama Bat had, she would like get sick. And also it could be that she didn't actually technically have one. She was just getting sick all the time. And she thought it was an ED. But no, she specifically said anorexia though. So I don't know. And of course purging, but maybe it started off as being sick and then it led to purging. I don't know. Anyway, all right. If you want to type in chat that the trigger warning is over, you can, to let people know to unmute if they want to. But she noticed that there was like still solid food in her stomach the next day. So it's really starting to look like she might have. I wonder. I do really honestly wonder if I got EDS from my mother and I got my other connective tissue from my father, because me and her have like, she's got EDS and we've got a lot of similar symptoms. But there is also a possibility that she has my same syndrome. It's just type 3 instead of type 1. Hey, yo. What Nate said. So along with the MCAS reactive rash, before I started taking both the H1 and H2 blockers, I constantly had eczema on my knuckles. Oh god, I get that too. I fucking hate that shit. I got it on my like my flip off finger on my right side. On this side, and it hasn't gone away for like months. Usually it's just like usually it like pops up, I scratch it, and then it gets a little bit worse. It used to get really fucking bad, dude, because I lived in like a moldy apartment. The bathroom was like really prone to like growing mold, and they wouldn't admit that it was their fault. They're like, you need to use the air conditioner more and you need to clean more. And I'm like, that's not how that works, but whatever. The mold was in the caulking, and I know that now. I'm way more intelligent about mold now, unfortunately. Instantly had eczema on my knuckles and bats in my hands. Mine was on my palms. Like no amount of creams, nope, or lotions, nope, would go away. But I would just pop them because I'm weird. I started Edzeal and Pepsid. It vanished and it hasn't come back yet. I might try doing that. I'm scared to take Pepsid because of the gastric issues, but I know you're supposed to take it at night. I don't know. I heard you shouldn't take it if you have gastric delay, so I don't know. I don't know what the right answer is. My best guess is that I got EDS from my mom, and the IBS and other tummy sort of stuff is from your dad. Well, can't EDS though cause it? But you know, I'm set there. Yeah, we're gonna switch to serious. By the time I actually place this order, it's not going to be home before Steel. Hey, Axio, how's it doing? I'm going to pretend that I meant to say doing. Are we in the... Let's try softer first and see if I'm in the mood for it, and if not, then we'll... And then we'll switch to rock if I feel like I get bored. You still can grab it. We don't have DoorDash here. We have Instacart. And it's not even for food, it's just for groceries. Alright, so I got rice. I also ordered a printer so I can make my medical binder. Because it's starting to look like I really need to, because not all doctors' offices have access to all records. So... I got started that, I got that. Alright. I see that's good. Whose card is in here? The lightheadedness is getting a little bit better now. I should have free delivery. I always try to get it here sooner and use the priority delivery. Whose card is this? I'm gonna... A $9 tip is fine. I don't know what's appropriate to tip for Instacart. I genuinely don't. Is this my card? Castile uses my Instacart account. Oh yeah, it's my PayPal. Okay. Bam, 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 bam. Alright, there we go. Guess I'm gonna have to call the doctors tomorrow. Oh, hey, Bigo. Maybe unknown being in college is motivation for me to keep going through all of life. Okay, I've said this. I think we said this in the VC when Unknown was gone or something, but Unknown is a perfect... No, I said this on stream, I think. Unknown is the perfect example of when it matters, he turns his brain on. He's not actually stupid. He just uses his brain so much for college that when he comes home and he's just with his friends, he just turns it off. I'm gonna be honest, Beagle, that's kind of fucked up. That's kind of harsh. That's kind of rude. That's kind of mean. That's kind of actually legitimately mean. He's not stupid. He's engineered, I think. I don't remember. I was actually going to college for. Never mind. He's actually really smart. I think really that kind of applies to everyone. We're all silly, but we can all turn it off and on. Yeah, I think it's like situational. Like Steel. Okay, the problem with Steel, though, is that if it wasn't for his work and it being a part of his like stream collab existence, you would probably think Steel was relative. I don't know, actually. I feel like Steel is just like smart all around. He's very intelligent. He withholds a lot of knowledge because some of the knowledge. Okay, Steel's a min-matzer. And because he min-mats and because it's like super apparent that he min-matses, like people think he's smart. And he is. He is really smart. Yeah, mechanical engineer, yeah. As an engineer myself, being an engineer means nothing but being smart. It's a lot. Can confirm there's a whore there. Same thing with this bad lady on screen. No, see, that's the thing. Like, I have that issue. I have that curse of like, I was the gifted kid. So by the time I got out of high school, I was just like, bro, fuck this shit. And I just brain off am streamer. Ginger is also very intelligent, but I don't know how to describe it. Ginger, I don't think I would go, like, it's not going to be like math, science, and chemistry kind of level of intelligence, but it's going to be like other stuff. Like, she's not stupid. She's really not. She's not stupid by any means. But she was also in the same boat that I was, where she was also the gifted kid that didn't do shit. And then you get out of high school and you're like, oh, fuck. So me and Ginger are very similar. She's creative and a quick learner. Yeah, she adapts. She adapts really fucking well. Like, her ability to adapt to new situations, stressors, and other things going on is really impressive. I honestly think Steel just doesn't have the part of the brain that deletes stuff. Oh, no, he does. No, that's the thing. That's the problem. Steel only retains, his brain only retains information that his brain deems important. So he has to use a calendar to remember, like, my doctor's appointments and stuff because, like, while I'm important, I'm not that kind of important. So he can remember things about min-maxing and video games and, like, every League of Legends champion, their abilities and what items do. Every Dark Souls boss, their mechanics and all of that shit. radiation and the ability to like fix all of those equipments and machines and stuff. He can retain every single bit of it. But if you tell him that you need to go to the grocery store tomorrow, you are going to have to remind him. And then you're like, hey, when are we going to the grocery store? He's like, oh, I need to take you to the grocery store? Okay, yeah, what time? And I'm like, and he keeps getting all that stuff that mates. Get rid of the stuff to make way for remembering current stuff. Yeah. Hey, Last Lightning! Thank you for being subbed for 17 months. I hope you're doing good. For him, all of it is still there. Like, I also have been absorbing way too much info for years, but my brain has started deleting and replacing some stuff with other stuff, yeah. Nobody in this friend group is stupid. It's just what's their subject, and that'll determine, yeah, like, one of the reasons why, like, I'm really hyper-focused on medical shit right now, so I know a lot about a lot of medical things. I may not know, like, the difference of severity and like what specific symptoms to look for, but I know a lot about POTS, MCAS, EDS, my condition, my other conditions. I've like joked about doing a confession tweet. I have it saved in my drafts, but I kind of think I want to put my medical stuff out there and just get it over with. However, I'm not going to answer questions about it when random chatters ask, but also random chatters aren't going to know. I don't remember all 151 Pokemon for their... Oh, dude, I can't fucking do names. I can't do fucking names, like street names, city names, state... Well, okay, I know the states, but it took me some effort. I can't memorize things very easily when it comes to like remember, you know, all the numbers of pi or remember all the Pokemon and their names. Like, if it gets to be too much and the number gets to be too big, at some point my brain just immediately is just like, no, that's too much effort. We're not going to bother. Like when I told you I tried to be a pharmacy technician and that teacher like made it so where you had to memorize so many medications. They're generic. Their prefixes and what they mean and what they're used for, like every single week, I couldn't fucking keep up. I could not do it. I know all the Pokemon names, and if I see a picture of it, I can kind of guess. But it's really difficult for me. Did I realize the other day my stupid ass...
Hey, Estrella, it's me.
Deleted
your
the
neighbor,
lyrics to the Ultimate
Owl.
Showdown. No!
I'm at the grocery store. I was trying to remember to pick up stuff, but I completely forgot the list, because I grabbed a list of favorite Genshin waifus off the counter instead. Can you send it to me in a text? Also, I don't know if I'm at the right grocery store. Also,
there's only one.
Also, I don't even know if I actually got in the right car, and I accidentally stole somebody's car to get to the grocery store.
Oh, he's not that stupid.
Please, send help. Owl is scared. K, thanks. Bye.
Also, he's a bitch. He would never ask me for help. Hey, Maggie. He's really glad you're alive. Oh my god, thank you. As your title says, raised doubt you weren't. I've been having a lot of medical stuff going on lately. And I've been having to cancel a lot of streams the last week, and I feel really awful about it. Like ever, I have to force him to let me take his temperature when he gets sick.
Damn right.
And shove Tylenol down his rusty.
Yahoo!
Just conjure a new car? Oh wait, you can't. I'm gonna be confidently wrong. Do you know, what does that say? What does that fucking say? What does that say? Oh my god. Is it I don't know what, let me, I don't know what it's fucking, if I need to reattach my fucking, like, Twitch or what? Motherfuckers can't conjure an apple? Sorry, I got distracted. It says successfully connected to Twitch or something like that. Why does it keep doing that? Let me try restarting it. Maybe it's a new feature to let people know that it's, like, functioning? Float on, alright. Worry will all float on, all will float on. You forgetting out the hospital? Yeah. BTW Estrella, my toddler is watching you. Maybe don't tell me that. I don't know how we're supposed to handle situations like that, but I am technically an 18 plus streamer, but also they're a toddler. I went on a two-minute long tangent about how great my dick was earlier, so do with that information as you will. It's probably radio, but it's still good choices. Oh yeah, I love the station. Hope class isn't too much. Yeah, good luck, unknown. Big kisses. We support you. I wish I had my PP too bad. So no worries, nice. I'm just like, I want people to be informed if they have their children around them while they're watching streams. It is technically PG-13. But I just, I'm not a parent, so I just want you to be informed so you can make informed choices. The toilet seat up later? My grandson watches this from your balls? Is your grandson in your balls? She talks about cum a lot. That's fair. All right. Oh, also, Beagle, thank you for the follow. Fuck! I mean, oh, bless me. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Okay, he's a per the shorts now. Really, yeah. Sneezes like I do. Yeah, those are my allergy sneezes. My normal sneezes are more like kind of thing, but apparently I'm incredibly allergic to whatever the fuck is going on. Oh god. It's been like the last 48 hours. It's not even warm outside, so I don't think it's spring. Ugh. I do have to keep an eye on my Instacart though, because if they try to get me a different creamer. Duolingo, go away! Duolingo is always there for you, always watching. Also, he like rose out of his grave. I'm glad to hear your medical stuff went okay. It did not go okay. But yeah, at least I'm not dying. I don't have any organ failure, but I don't, I mean, stomach is technically an organ. However, you need insurance. Hopefully your copay. Oh yeah, my Medicare copay is like, I think 10%. So my endometriosis surgery was like 1K. But most of my I think the most I owe anybody right now is like $500 for like several appointments and 2 ER visits. So I'm glad she's not unalive. That's fair. Skin is also an organ. That's fair. That's also fucked. My face is red. But yeah, I don't know. So I'm kind of following the other girl's medical journey to see if she figures out what her rash is, because more than likely it'll tell me what my rash is. So I'm like vicariously living through her. I don't gotta worry about my deductible this year. Oh, it was gone like after the first 2 weeks, dude. Medicare deductible is like $500, so it's not that bad. The fact that skin is an organ is so spooky, in my opinion. Yeah. You guys are chatty today. I'm vibing. This is cool. I hope everybody's doing great. It's nice to see you all. And don't worry, if I've said anything to you today, don't take it personally. I like all of you, and all of you are a vibe. You will actually genuinely know if I am upset. As demonstrated by the previous VOD. Which Nate still thinks I was too nice about. 500 isn't bad, given some of the prices of... Yeah, it's not awful. They're still paying off medical debts from when my partner had to go to the hospital as a child. Jesus. I actually hate all of you, that's fair. Deeply and personally. Alright, it was awful. So we need to talk about this for a second. This is one of the reasons, right? Let me turn the music down so I can actually think. And then we'll probably play a game or something. This is a perfect example. That guy was the perfect example of why I haven't been super forthcoming with my medical stuff on stream. Because the second I feel like I start... Because here's the problem, right? I don't mind putting that I'm blind or whatever, and I don't mind verbally or putting it in text about like what my conditions are. But one, I've already said it. All right, guys, the Band-Aid's off, the filter is off. Here we go. I have Stickler syndrome. That is basically Ehlers-Danlos, but it's on steroids because it gives me the extra bonus of losing my hearing and vision. The problem with this is that there's some birth deformities that happen with Stickler syndrome, specifically like cleft palates and stuff, that I didn't personally get. My palate is like a little raised, but it's not, I didn't have to have any reconstructive surgeries to solve it. Turn the fuckers in the first 3 messages. So my issue is that people start Googling Stickler syndrome. They're gonna think that I'm like some weird abomination of a person. And it makes me self-conscious. I don't want people to think I'm ugly. Even though I am incredibly hideous 300-pound man in my mom's basement. So it was a surprise too. That didn't help you later. That's kind of the thing too. If I had had like a cleft palate or something when I was younger, I probably would have gotten diagnosed a lot sooner than 2 years ago. Turn people into thinking the absolute worst. But no, that's the thing. Like it's very common with sticklers, and it's something that is going to happen. However, it's just I'm really self-conscious, and I got bullied most of my childhood, so I am very insecure. So not telling people that I had Stickler syndrome was mostly because I have a lot of insecurities, and I'm even like feeling embarrassed talking about it right now. Because I don't want people to think that I'm like, I already think I'm an ugly, hideous person. I don't need other people telling me that I'm an ugly, hideous person. However, I did not get the deformities. Like so like one of the big tells with like sticklers is like a flat face. I didn't really get that too badly. I I don't think so, personally. No one's ever noticed it. Let's put it that way, too. Like, no one's ever been like, wow, your face is really flat. You looking really cute today, thank you. But it's ironic we're talking about this during this song. You're so fucking gorgeous. But a lot of people put a lot of thought into like VTubers' looks and stuff like that, and I just didn't want to give anybody any ammo. See the song notes. But yeah, so I have Stickler syndrome, which means my retinas are weak. I also have congenital glaucoma, which means my pressures are fucked. Which I don't know what happened to the drops after I filled the prescription 2 weeks ago from the pharmacy, so I gotta find my glaucoma drops. I have cookie cutter nerve damage, or cookie bite nerve damage in my ears, which is where like it looks like if you like look at the hearing chart, it looks like someone took a bite out of it. So that's like where my nerve damage is. I got nerve damage in my ears when I was 5, and it just got worse from there. I have POTS, Stickler syndrome, glaucoma, freakishly weak retinas. I'm near and farsighted. My left eye is blind. Well, okay, my left eye is light and shadow. My right eye is blind, but I can see enough to like function. And with sticklers comes the hypermobility, the connective tissue issues, gastric issues. I have to pretend that I have EDS when I Google things because sticklers is so little researched and so rare that there's so little information about it. And I have to like basically pretend that I have Ehlers-Danlos when it comes to like looking up comorbidities and stuff like that, is because it seems like they're all the same. But there's not enough research into sticklers, which is something that I really want to get to a point in my streaming career where we can start to do. It's still doing it. What the fuck is that up? So all your tissues, so all your issues are because of that one? Yes and no. So the delayed gastro is probably because of sticklers. The POTS and MCAS is a side effect. It's not a guarantee. It's something that runs like, it's similar to autism and ADHD. They're completely different like issues, but they can run together a pretty significant amount of the time. However, it's not a guarantee that you're going to have both if you have one or the other. Hey, Schwilbert.
Schwilly _ has resubbed for 9 months with message: do blind people have a gaydar for other blind
Doesn't
people?
ADS also not have that much research into it? Am I wrong about that? No.
Oh,
Okay.
Schwilly
Yes and no.
What a thought-provoking question. Who knew we'd dive straight into the genius realm of existential pondering? Maybe it's all about the vibes and senses. Who needs sight when you can just feel the chaos? Keep those deep thoughts coming.
Hey, Small Bite believes in accessibility for chaos. Let's go. Thank you for the 9 months. Enjoy your baby. Are we having a boy or a girl? Can I name it? Can it be Schwilbert Jr.? Just feel the chaos. It's 9 months, Schwilly. Here's sub baby. Schwilbert Jr. I hope you're doing good though, bro. Also, hi Jake. I forgot to say hi to you. I don't think I missed anybody else. In a sense that if you said Stickler syndrome, you would have to explain. I have to explain it to every fucking doctor that I see. That's the thing. A significant amount of doctors know what Ehlers-Danlos is. Not a fucking person knows what Sticklers is. So it's just like, but Ehlers-Danlos is lucky in the sense that there are a very few niche organizations that spend a lot of time, effort, and money into researching. Sticklers is not so lucky. There's nobody that's that interested in Stickler syndrome as of right now. So it's one of those things where the delayed digestion in my tummy is more than likely from the Stickler syndrome. It's a side effect, though. It's not like a guaranteed symptom. Doctors also Google what certain diseases are, so they don't know what it is. Yeah. POTS though. POTS is still really misunderstood. POTS is a weird one. POTS is like relatively well researched and known about. However, no one believes in it. I don't know. The only one that I'm on the fence about existing is like histamine intolerance, because it's literally the same as MCAS, and I have yet to be convinced otherwise. It's the same symptoms, same treatment, so it's just like, I don't know. I think histamine intolerance is like an umbrella term, and they're trying to make it its own separate thing because people don't want to believe that MCAS exists. So it's just like, it's weird. But a lot of doctors are working with, I think there is one Stickler's clinic, but it's in New England, and that doesn't help me now. I have to see if they do telehealth at all, though. Hey, Elite, how's it going? I don't exist. But yeah, it's one of those things where, like, if you're interested in medical stuff, definitely stick around the streams. I talk about this stuff a lot because it has to be my hyperfixation right now, because I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is wrong with me. What's funny though is that I haven't been wrong until this year. I was wrong about EDS, but the second that I started looking into connective tissue disorders that affected your vision and hearing, Sticklers was like the first thing that popped up, and I started looking at like images and started doing research, and I was like, oh, I probably have Sticklers. I'm also lucky in the sense that mine shows up on a genetic test. Haha, get fucked, Nate. Vascular EDS shows up, and like Australia developed a blood test for it, but I don't know if it's released to the public yet. I can fix her. Okay, no, that's what that Wi-Fi guy was like going on about. He's like, oh, like, you know, you just have to like, you know, the frequencies from the 5G just like disrupts your body's natural healing, and like doctors just want to keep. I'm going to be honest with you guys. No fucking doctor wants to keep you sick. The only thing a doctor will probably do is dismiss or gaslight you. They don't want to keep you sick. They don't care that much. But they want easy to deal with shit. And I'm really lucky that my PCP is willing to work with me on this, because he's like, I don't know much about Sticklers, but he's willing to research it. And he's willing to get me to the specialist that I need to see in order to like help me with it. If 5G made us real autistic, yeah, basically. Pharma corporations do, though. I still am not sold on that one, though, because here's the thing, like, they make more money by treating and managing things than they do giving you, because like different companies make different drugs. They don't make the same things. Like, I still don't know on that one. That one still gets me a little heebie-jeebie conspiracy theories. I haven't seen enough evidence of it. But then there is that lady that was going on about how gabapentin is like addictive and like is something that doctors use to keep you sick, when like she just had a bad reaction to it. And bad reactions to gabapentin are actually pretty common. It's a 50-50 chance if gabapentin is going to help you or not. It's out there. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, though. That's why I'm not convinced. That's why I'm not convinced, Nate. Because these are the kind of people that go like, oh yeah, anytime someone comes up with a cure for cancer, they suddenly die. And I'm like, do you know how much money they would make from curing cancer? They would make way more money from curing cancer than they fucking would from anything else. I don't know, dude. It's just like, I can't take that shit seriously to save my goddamn life, because those people are typically crazy. Different companies will make the same drug, yes, but they won't make different drugs under the same. Like, it's like if you, I don't know enough. This is similar to politics. I don't know enough. I'm not educated enough. Corporation conspiracies are not something I'm familiar with, and I can't. It just makes me get creepy, heebie-jeebie conspiracy vibes when people start going on about it. It's definitely not all companies, but there are certain ones. Yeah, that's fine. You are less conspiracy than the others, but the others are like, oh, like all the doctors are gonna prescribe you gabapentin so that you have to take all these other drugs, and then so much like the doctors. I don't. Ugh. That's why I think support groups and like Facebook groups and Reddits are incredibly important, because at least then you can have other people like say what works, what doesn't work, what side effects to watch out for. But like, people gotta stop fear mongering, dude. Telling people to throw away their medication because it made you sick is really fucked up. That's why that lady pissed me off so badly. Like, it's a drug that, like, it can be make or break for you. Like, for a lot of people with, like, lupus and stuff like that, like, gabapentin is, like, a lifesaver. However, there's also a lot of people that gabapentin is detrimental to. So it's important to be aware and educate without fear-mongering. What is that noise? I locked my front door, right? Dude, I hate being in a house by myself with just a headset. There is that one app that catalogs possible reactions to just about any medication. Yeah. This made me feel really sick, so be aware. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can inform people without fear-mongering. And I just hate that, like, that's where society is, like, come to. Let's go. Also, apparently Aura Ring is actually really good. The only issue with me and Aura, like, wearing a ring, though, is my fingers, like, swell. I don't know if it's blood pooling or what it is, but, like, when I rest my arm on my desk and my, like, something is, like, going across, like, if I cut off circulation to my arm, it swells. And it's really annoying. So, like, my Fitbit is, like, loose. If I just hold my arm up, though. If I hold my arm up, the swelling goes down. So, no one has been able to explain that one. I don't know if it's blood pooling, or if it's, like, my kidneys are fine, my liver is fine, all that shit's fine. But it's been happening for, like, 3 years now. And no one knows why, because it's too broad of a symptom. And I don't know if my legs swell at all because I don't wear anything on my legs. But I can't wear rings because my fingers swell really badly. So, but I've heard, like, the Aura Ring is, like, really good for people with, like, POTS and stuff like that. Oh, ads running. Dance party. Oops. Oh, oops. La 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 la. Oops. Oops. I don't know when ads play on YouTube, so I can't do this for YouTube. I also don't have my YouTube chat up. So I need to pull my chat up. Hey, YouTube, I'm sorry. I forgot to pull up my multi-stream chat. That's my fault. I'm sorry, YouTube. I do need to figure out the whole. I remembered the reason that I wanted to stop using Streamlabs is because of the ASMR audio sources. I need to figure out if there's a fix for that. Because I don't know why the fuck that happens. YouTube is second-class citizens. It's okay. That's so rude. Stop being a bitch. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. So the thing with the medical stuff, though, is when it comes to, like, my eyes, that guy is a really good example of why I just don't really want to get into specifics a lot. It's because, like, it just ends up being a whole ordeal. And it shouldn't be, and it doesn't need to be. How did I log into? Pretty sure it's Twitch. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. There we go. Here's Twitch. And then I need YouTube. For some reason, it doesn't remember what accounts I have logged in for some weird shit. I think it's this one. Been logged out. You may need to sign back in. What the fuck? Just log into my fucking YouTube, dude. Oh, it's not gonna let me now. You've been logged out from YouTube. You may need to sign back in. Okay. Dashboard. Settings, accounts. Steph going. Oh, I need to check something. Oh, select all. Yeah, okay. There we go. I hate when it does that. I just check the boxes for me. I'm lazy. I'm also blind. Fuck you. Alright, that should be both the YouTube and the Twitch. Now if I go back to dashboard. There you guys are. Do you remember it still has the correct PW? Oh, hey, Godoy. I just sent a notification to my YouTube on the phone. That's fair. All my homies hate Kelvin. Oh, God. Yeah, so he's a really good example of, like, here's the thing. I don't want to feel like I'm bullying people. I don't want to bully people. I don't want to be that person. But, like, I think I need to have some soul searching on this one because it felt like we were bullying him, but also he literally mansplained blindness and then mansplained mansplaining. Or mansplained him mansplaining blindness. That's why I was like trying to take a breath because I was like, I don't want this to be a thing, you know? I need to send this guy a message. Actually, no, I'm not going to tell him he can skip it, because it's a guy. And I am sexist against male Instacart shoppers. So I'm going to wait on that one, actually. People are really are fully capable of asking questions politely and not being an accuser. That's the thing, is like, if you come in accusing me of some shit, that's when it's just like, just roasted him for being ableist. I don't think that counts as bullying. Yeah. And like, when I asked you guys, I was like, chat, you guys deal with this. It's because like, I knew I was getting mad. And sometimes I have to take a moment to think about things before I respond. And I was just like, but then I was like, wait, no, I don't want chat. You currently do not have any public active? Yeah, I do. Oh yeah, connected to YouTube. There we go. I was like, bitch, I'm fucking streaming to both. Fuck you. Which I was gonna check on it, actually. YouTube. I gotta upload something to the fucking ASMR channel. I think that's what I'm probably gonna do instead of doing ASMR. Well, okay, we're gonna keep the ASMR stream. However, we definitely need to reassess how we do things, honestly. I currently have 247 watch hours on the regular YouTube, though. My problem with this is that, like, I'm really, really bad. Really, really bad at picking what should be done for long-form content from, like, to upload to the YouTube. So honestly, I want to ask you guys, if there's ever like a segment that happens during the stream, or like a react, or like something like that, that you guys would think would make like a really good like 5+ minute video or something, or like 5-ish minute video, let me know, or let Pisto know, so we can like take down notes for it, because I never really know what makes good content, and I don't like doing the freakishly long, like, the reaction to the podcast I enjoy, but I'm also like, I feel like it can get boring to people sometimes. We need a Jarvis clip. We do have clip. That's the thing. We have marker and clip commands. But what I need specifically is stuff for like longer situations. Because we don't really do clip compilations. I don't really do clip compilations. I would like to. I want to do content that is like funny and engaging and like something that people see on YouTube and go, oh shit, that's hilarious or whatever. But like, it's hard. So I need help. And we specifically need help because Super can't be here 24/7. And Pisto's here 24/7, but he's also kind of like me and he doesn't know what's good and what isn't. Or like he doesn't think he does. Let's just put it that way. He doesn't think he knows what's good and what isn't. So we just need some extra help with this. Do another Elden Ring falling off the same cliff compilation. That sucked, dude. Yeah, like if you come up with good ideas for compilations or whatever, and like we have the clips and they're still there, that works too. Dude, I'm fucking starving. Holy shit. All right, we're gonna see. See him tell your story. Holy shit. Analytic. Three minutes. Let's go. That's fair. But mostly for the YouTube streams, if you like put them on in the background, it mostly just helps with the watch time. That's like the biggest thing. Alright, I'm gonna have to turn down my graphics for Elden Ring. Or not Elden Ring, fucking Monster Hunter. I have to turn them down. So we're just gonna go around and do some optional stuff. Ugh. I also wonder if I have to. I want to try something. I'm gonna move that to my second monitor. And I'm gonna move this to my second monitor. I'm gonna move anything that isn't necessary to my second monitor. I want to see if that helps. I can't move OBS over there, but hopefully this is enough. And I remember if you mentioned it, do you know why everybody seems to be having trouble running Monster Hunter in stream? Oh, because it requires more VRAM. I didn't realize so many people had issues with it. It requires, I think, it requires a lot of GPU VRAM. There's also a significant number of streamers that still seem to have their fucking stream encoded on their GPU. Or they're rendering on their GPU instead of their CPU. It is not unoptimized. That's what fucks me up about it. People, it's really not poorly optimized. It's really not. It is just a beefy game. And you gotta realize, most people have potatoes. It's nowhere near Cyberpunk. No, it is not. Particularly, yeah. It's a lot of, like, it's just really GPU heavy. I'm just gonna private lobby my ass, because nobody's online, so. The Monster Hunter is even close. But it's, if you look at, like, the minimum versus the recommended, here's the problem with a lot of people. A lot of quote-unquote gamers end up doing, like, high refresh rates on their monitors. They get higher quality monitors. They're putting a lot of load, especially, like, if an average person has 2 monitors, that's a lot of extra shit on your GPU. There's, like, I don't even know, like, it's hard. It's not poorly optimized, though. And the people that are having crashes, most of the people I know that had crashes were actually the ones that updated to the beta drivers that NVIDIA did. However, then other people aren't. If it was poorly optimized, the issues would be a lot more widespread. They are not very widespread. It is like maybe a couple of people here and there. Like, out of all the people playing Monster Hunter in our friend group, Ginger was the only one that had crashing issues, and I think she resolved them. Just in case I told you today, you're an absolutely amazing streamer who deserves all the head pats, and I hope you have a good day night. I hope you have a good day night, too. Ugh. I gotta turn off my graphics. Hang on. I also like that you can use mouse and controller at the same time, which is really nice. A lot of games don't have that. Here's the background music. There we go. But But also, if you go into Monster Hunter's graphic settings, there's no excuse for you to not be able to mess with that shit because they made it really easy for people to figure out what to turn up and down based on what they need and what their hardware requirements are. So... where is... I don't remember how some of this shit is set up, though. Stream mode resolution capped, automatically enabled. It's not these. Where? There it is. Graphic settings, medium. I don't remember that being on performance. Where is the other stuff I... Three or four other apps. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 things open right now. Probably close. I know closing Discord helps a lot of people too. I'm just gonna close Discord, honestly. And there's no reason for me to have Discord up right now. Alright. And then a lot of people have their OBSs really poorly optimized too, which is a problem. If you have too much shit in your OBS, that can also cause, which is probably part of my issue, honestly, is that Stream Elements bullshit. Alright, let's... We'll Caster Labs back up. Just turn off everything in every game, that's fair. Alright, where... Oh, now my fucking controller's not gonna work, is it? No, don't make me restart my fucking... Oh my god. Oh yeah, see, it says up here at the top, estimated RAM usage. Like, it gives you everything you need. Like, see, it says, like, it takes 2 bars of GPU for this specific setting and some VRAM. I don't need high sky quality, so I can just turn this shit off. Alright, let me... Okay, there we go. Let me see, we got... That doesn't take up a lot. It's on medium. Begging for you. I don't know what RAM it's getting that from. I have way more RAM than that. This is on high. I don't think I'm gonna put it down to low. Water effects are fine. Shadow quality can go to low. I don't remember what all we changed. Ambient light quality. Contrast shallows. Adjust whether... That doesn't take up much GPU, so I'm gonna leave it. Ambient occlusion. Adjust the quality of shadows in areas where light is obstructed. Don't care. I think there's something over here, though. Oh yeah, DLSS, I think. I turned off. Maybe I didn't. This was on balance, though. It was not on performance the last time. Texture quality is medium. Medium. Mesh. When simulation quality does not need to be high. Down, down in a mingle road. That's alright. That's reasonable. I think this is reasonable. Down in a mango road. Alright. That's fine. Alright. Shut up, bitch. Alright, let's do... Oh, it doesn't show me my... Matt, thank you for the 24 months. Thank you. I got an email! Oh. Hey! Things are looking up, chat. Things are looking up. Yeah. I'm going to be participating in something. Sometime at the end of this month. You. I'm going to say that I got nervous because somebody got an email and I didn't. And I was like, oh no, does that mean I got rejected? But no! Well, that means I do need to message somebody though and tell her to check her email. I'm a supportive friends guy, guys. I try. Alright. I'm gonna be on Trash Taste. I'm not Hassan. I'm sorry. Alright, we're just gonna go through these. Your Pelico requested that you hunt a Patrice. Confidence is really overflowing this time. What could they be up to? If you want to know what they've got cooking, you better get out there. Alright, can I access these through the quest board? God God, you're so hot. Anyway. City of the man, you take the out of the
Yes.
Yes! Okay, so I'm so happy. Because I would think it would be in here. Let's see, it was above and go or something like that. Where's the outlaw? He's Creeping Flames, Consumer Best Boy. Talk about hard-headed, mysterious. It does not look like it, so you gotta select them on your own. Astonishing, Advanced Kelly, Murder Test. Some of them are in here. But not all of them. You want me to... Two Hot Dates Estrella? You watched that? Here's the thing. I wouldn't mind being on Two Hot Tates for Am I the Asshole and stuff like that. However, they said some really... They did a lot of damage back in their early days. I say early, but like a year or two ago. Just from you, that's fair. They did a lot of like issues with disability and like service animals, and I don't know, dude. Oh, above and go, there it is. Okay, so we'll just start going through these, honestly. This is one. We'll do this. You're the closer thing to the podcast I watch. Yeah, I definitely go on my tangents. With me. Did my stuff get delivered and he just didn't ring? Yeah, because the last Instacart order they did, they literally didn't ring the bell. And that's just someone walking. I don't think they've been here yet. Oh wait, no, that was Steel. Wait, was that Steel?
Let's have another hunt with no surprises today.
Oh no, that was me. I brought in like the printer and the rice
Maybe I
maker.
should have supplies.
Alright,
Let's
they're
get
not here yet
this.
then. Dude, all my nails grew like freakishly long and I'm losing them all now. Do I have? I don't think I have potions. I have some. Okay. It all the things and I found I can't give myself, it was quite so bright. Ah! I didn't mean to hit that. I just pissed off a monster and ran away literally. Oh, with me, to myself, it was quite surprising. I have a love-hate relationship with this autopathing. It was quite surprising. With Whee! All the way over here. Jesus, dude. Shit. Can I just stand in the middle? Nothing kill me. I'll be right back. I leave my computer. What if I had died? I take it back. He was a really good mailing support shopper. I got everything I asked for! And he also wanted to make sure he had the right address, so. Oh, my screen is struggling, dude. That's crazy. That's what I'm saying. If you have too much shit in your OBS, it can really struggle. Because, like, browser sources will run in the background unless you tell them not to. Chat! Hey! Bitches! Wake up! I'm just kidding, you guys are fine. You guys can hear me, right? Let me check. You guys should be able to hear me. Yeah, okay. As long as I'm not muted, I'm fine. And of course the monster went 10 years away. Let's fucking go. Wait, is this a hunt or capture? Hunt. Okay. I love just murdering things. La swear, la 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 la. This is what happens when Pisto steps away from the computer. I lose all my viewers because they're all Pisto. Boing! Ah! This looks... It looks like weirdly better with some of this stuff turned down. Let's chill, let's slurp! How you doing, dude? Ah! Just smack him a little. Hey! Yo, fuck you, dude. Hey! Oh, come on. There we go. Sometimes you gotta miss a hit. Wow! Hey! Oh, fuck you, dude! You gotta do these Pelico missions though, because it helps upgrade your Pelico. Which means that he's more helpful when you're playing solo like this. Yeah! Sweetie Swooty! Give me that booty! I didn't want to like that. I didn't want to like that! It's just like we could still hear her. Oh my god. Steam is mad. Delayed for me. What the freak? Oh, because the graphics and stuff. Actually, is it delayed for anybody else? And then I'm too fucking clean. Smash his face! Hey! Maybe that's why I thought I was low. Maybe it's just really delayed. Hey. Damn it. I refreshed. Oh, okay. Did I lose more frames? I lost a lot of frames from the graphics, so refreshing should work. Oh no, I lost a lot of network frames. Oh shit, okay. Maybe I shouldn't multi-stream on really graphic-heavy games. Keep me posted. I'm gonna reset my stats. And then I'm so fucking clean. It will be delayed. Okay, here's the thing though. If you're looking at on-screen chat, it will be delayed there. A more accurate represent. Oh my god. Hey. Because my OBS is having a shit fit because of Monster Hunter. That was a really lucky hit. Like a full minute before chat messages appear on stream. That's what I'm saying. You can't judge by that. I was not prepared. Hey! I ran right into that. Holy shit. Oh my god. I don't have any mega potions left. Alright, here's the real test. Alright. Not sure how to test this. That's what, hang on. Yeah, we got this. Someone send a message in chat, and I'm gonna stare at it, and I'm gonna respond to it and tell you when I see it. Maybe it is that delayed. Holy shit. Wait, I can check myself actually. One, I can see where it is in the music. Holy shit! Oh my god, okay.